Howdy, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Card Blitz. This is episode 16. It is our sweet 16. Joined by my good buddy, Patrick Marshall. Patrick, how's it going, man?
How you guys doing? Good, man. How you doing, Kelly?
All righty, man. Just recovering from the Frisco Card Show, man. This past weekend, we had a booth there, and Bob Alexander at Frisco Card Show, he hooked us up with some space and said, "Hey, come on down." So we met and greeted some folks and talked to all sorts of hobbyists and dealers, and it was a real good time, man.
It looked good. It looked good. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah.
And there's like a maybe I can get like a little reel out or a little short soon on some interesting antique items in my mind, pre 1970. So that's probably antique.
That's right. If it's 25, well, antique, I think it's 25 years. That's vintage. It's antique. Sure.
Yeah, if it's older than me, it's antique now. So that'll be what we're doing. Well, hey man, how about you? You got anything new on your end?
Man, we've got a birthday boy today.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
whose birthday is it, man?
This man right here, Andruw Jones.
Oh yeah.
And and you know what's great about this guy is like I played left field in high school for a couple of years, and playing outfield is awesome. And this guy was so smooth. It's probably one of the best outfielders I've ever seen playing in Major League Baseball.
Hmm. Well, I was gonna say, man, I've got an Andruw Jones card with me too right now. It's right here. Old birthday boy himself, his rookie card from Bowman.
Oh, this is a 2001. Not quite as Ricky.
Well, 1995. However, I distinctly remember 1996, the World Series between the Braves and the Yankees, and the dude homered in Game One twice,
Yeah.
and like that was like he was the youngest to do it at that point.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I remember Ruben Sierra doing this his first at bat. I think Andruw Jones hit a home run his first at bat as well. I mean, don't quote me on that, but I believe that may have happened.
Well, or the fact that it happened in the World Series form.
That was amazing in the World
Yeah,
Series. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so yeah, the Braves took the first two games of that series, and then the Yankees stormed back with a four games sweep in a sense, and it was over after six, man.
I mean, let me tell. I mean, this guy. I mean, what do you think about him in the Hall of Fame? Should he be in the Hall of Fame or not be in the Hall of Fame? I mean, he's on the cusp,
Dude,
and
he's
I think
got
he's growing. He's growing like this year after year.
the Gold Gloves, the
Yes,
home runs. I mean, he hit over 400, right?
10 Gold Gloves in a row.
Yeah. So, that I mean, there's something to say, about his presence on the field and in the diamond, and I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. But maybe he can creep in, in the next couple of years. So it'd be good
Well,
for him.
well, there's one out of four players that have ever had 10 Gold Gloves and hit 400 home runs. Can you guess? I'm going to stump Kelly. Can you guess three of them? The other three besides Andruw Jones?
Let's see. Can we go with King Griffey Jr.?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Let's go with Hank Aaron,
Nope, close. Willie Mays.
Willie
I'll
Mays.
give
All
you one more. Ding.
right. One more outfielder with
No, no,
400
not
runs.
an outfielder. This guy is special to one city. Amazing player. His
To
middle
one.
name is Jack. Just a clue.
Dude, you have to just tell me, man. You stumped
Michael
me.
Jack Schmidt. Michael Jack
Oh,
Schmidt.
the
10
great
Gold
Philly.
Gloves and
The
400
great
home runs.
Philadelphia Philly, right?
Yeah, man. Wow. I mean, think of that company. The other three, unanimous Hall of Famers. Andruw Jones, he's kind of on the outside looking in. I mean, maybe his other numbers weren't there completely, but wow. As far as defense, let's go. I mean, he has the number one WAR over, wins over replacement of any other player in Major League history, I think, of an outfielder. So
Well, let me ask you this, Patrick.
it's pretty impressive.
What do you think has held him back? Is it the lack of 500 homers? Is it the lack of a World Series ring? Is
Yeah,
it
I think
the era?
yeah, I think the era, and yeah, I think he's been tied into some other things. I mean, he had 1,900 hits. Maybe if he had 2,000, 2,200 hits, and this 400 plus, he had 434 home runs, I think.
Right.
and
About the
maybe a little bit
cup
more
of,
RBIs.
of 2,000 hits and 500 home runs.
I think 200 and
Right there,
450,
man. Yeah,
204, 2,450 with that
exactly.
many Gold Gloves. I mean, I mean, but I looked something up just for our fans out there, and Dave Concepcion, part of the Big Red Machine. He was a 9-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glover. Some of those guys back in the day would say he was the guy that was. I mean, you couldn't win those championships without him, and do what he did. He's not in the Hall of Fame either. I mean,
Interesting.
very close, but do you consider Dave Concepcion to level Andruw Jones?
No,
I don't know. I
I
mean,
think Andruw Jones takes the cake.
correct, exactly. That's why I'm saying like you got to let this guy in. So,
All
but
right.
that's
Well,
my take on it. So, I love the speed and power guys. Those guys are great. So,
right. Well, let me ask you this: as far as cards of the week or anything, do you have any cards you want to show off with everyone?
well, considering it is the draft tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
this man right here was an amazing college athlete. Barry Sanders, Mr. Barry, Mr. Yeah, he was awesome, dude.
Yeah, Mr. Lyon himself.
It was amazing. I mean, dude, in college, I mean, he was amazing. Um, I wanted to show that card because I have 9 of them, and I couldn't fit all 9 in my hands. But Pro Set made way too many of them. But he was an amazing college athlete, and I think he's worthy of showing because I love that card. I don't care if it's worth 10 cents or $5.
That's funny, man. For me, I've done some trading via Facebook and some of the Facebook groups I'm in, and traded with Aaron W. Some 1980 Topps football cards, and he hooked me up with this Andre Reed 1997 Chrome Topps Chrome card, and this is
Nice.
the set that I'm working on. So that was nice. But he surprised me with, and apparently he knows about my indecision on whether to go after the 1977 Topps football set or the 1973 Topps football set. So he sent me Koi Bacon.
Cool.
And Aaron was like, dude, check out the airbrush job on this, man. This is a masterpiece.
Let me see that. Look at that, dude. Wow.
But, I think this is swaying me towards starting a 73 Topps football set, man. I
Cool,
just
man. I like it.
the layout, the design looks so good. Also, made a trade with Floyd B in another Facebook group, and he hooked me up with a ton of cool
87 top 80. Oh, ooh, 80, 84s, man.
1984s and 1980. Is this 82?
Is that a Kevin House rookie? Who is that?
This right here is Leroy Selman, the
Oh, Leroy.
Bay Buccaneer great defensive end.
Awesome.
Then you got Tony Dorsett.
That's a great card. That's a good card.
Yep,
Dude, the
one
84,
of my
84 top set's great, Kelly. It's awesome.
You know this guy? We talked about him. He celebrated a birthday recently.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Marcus Allen. Look at him.
Yes, sir. And then last but not least, LT.
That's my guy right there.
Yeah, you like LT, huh?
Let's put it this way. When my sister would walk in front of the stairs, I would come around the corner, blindside, and tackle her against the stairs because I was LT. I just want to state
I'm sure she liked that. She's like, thanks.
no siblings were hurt in the creation of this like video.
Dude, as I say, and then the last card I got is this guy right here. It's a sweet, sweet pickup. Look at that.
Nice, dude.
1961 Roger Maris.
That's awesome, dude.
And it was pretty affordable, Patrick. So
It-
and it's clean. And for me, I wanted to do the whole 61 and 61 concept. That
yeah,
movie when it came out, it made a huge impact on me. 61, like an HD.
Kelly. I think we need to have a show where of the cards that are least respected of the years of the players. I mean, that would be one of my ones. I mean, let's be honest. The value is not there, but it should be. Absolutely. I mean, totally believe it.
Dude. So one of the things I was going to mention to you real quick is I'd like to do a pairing with Mickey Mantle at 61. Because I thought, the race between those two, Mantle got 54, Maris got 61.
Until he got hurt.
Play,
That's right.
both 61s. The Mantle's going to
Yeah.
cost a little bit more, but man, those I'll have fond memories and enjoy looking at those two cards. Once I get the 61 Mantle, I don't have it yet.
Yeah, I'll tell you, like that race right there, everyone was disappointed that Roger Maris did what he did because they expected Mickey Mantle to do it, but he got hurt.
Right. And
And
then, in the stress and the pressure that put on both of them, and then for Maris to break Babe Ruth's record that year, with
yeah,
61 over 60, it set history. It was, it was just the beginning of records that would change over time.
yeah, right. No, it's a great card, man. I like it. That's a good card
Excellent. Well,
from
hey,
Fargo, North Dakota, Mr. Roger Maris.
the pride of Fargo.
That's
Well,
right.
as I say, man, we got some buddies that are waiting for us
All
in the
right,
waiting room. Uh, let me let those guys in
sounds
and say,
good.
hey, let's go, right? So we're just trying to deal with this, trying to figure out how to do this whole technology thing. So let me see why. There we go. Participants, please say admit and admit. And they should be joining any second now as we get connected via the World Wide Web and technologies here. So we got one in. We'll see if the second one gets in a second. And yeah, like I said, it's our buddies from the Stream of Card Consciousness, their show. I'm a big fan of
All
theirs.
right, how
Huge
you doing?
of Card Consciousness guy. This is our good buddy Mark Four.
Yeah, it says Shasta Ford up there, but that's my daughter, our producer. So, yeah, how y'all doing? Good to see you.
What's up,
Thanks for
Mark? How you
having me
doing,
on.
man?
Well, it's Wednesday Night Live, isn't it?
Yeah, Wednesday Night Live, CardBlitz Weekly After Dark.
Exactly. This is a special edition, first time ever. We'll see if our buddy Greg, if he can jump in as well. He might be having some technical difficulties on his end.
All right.
See, nothing else.
There he is.
Yeah, we can hear him here and there. Just a little choppy. Well then,
Yeah.
Mark, I guess the show will roll on with you,
All
man.
right. Yeah. Well, yeah, if Greg could pop in. That'd be great. But sure, it's good to be here, guys. So, what do you want to chat about?
Yeah.
Man, well, the first thing I got on the hot plate is for stream of card consciousness, like how'd y'all get started, the why, all that good stuff. I'm really kind of curious. What was the motivating factors?
Sure. I'd want to do a podcast. I mean, I had done broadcasting and announcing for soccer, women's soccer, actually, and done some other things. I just want to start a podcast because at that time, uh, about 2 years ago, um, the landscape was a lot of hype and noise and, guys getting hits on their brakes and playing like the purge sound effect. And so it was just kind of to bring the volume down. And I'd met Greg through sales and, we hit it off, had a lot of shared commonalities and really wanted to share some of my experiences for whatever reason. My card collecting experience as a seller and buyer does not always go the smoothest. So, that was kind of nice to be able to talk about those things and tell some stories. For whatever reason, there's a lot of oddities that seem to track me around.
Alrighty. I mean, I was going to ask you then, as far as like getting started and kind of maintaining current info on current events. Mark, do you like take in a lot of hobby content during the week or throughout the week? Is it like podcasts or is it like on Facebook, social media, websites? Like how do you normally get your fill of content and how much do you take in?
I mean, honestly, not much, to be honest with you. I mean, I check the show now. But really, uh, I used to listen to, I still do a little bit of Golden Age of Cardboard, and he's Texas way,
Yeah.
Mike Moynihan.
Yeah.
but that's a little bit, I don't want to sound rude, but a little bit the journey and preachy and all that. So not really. I don't watch a lot. What was his friend Chasing Cardboard? That was a pretty good show. I'd watch that from time to time with Ty. But other
Mhm.
than that, not a ton. Just basically look at sales and go check the auction sites, and I really kind of steer clear of the social media card collecting world.
All right. Patrick, do you have any questions? Otherwise, I'm gonna
You
hog
know,
all the time with Mark, and it's just me,
Yeah,
Mark
yeah.
and Kelly
Far
every
away.
you know,
single.
Mark, I'm kind of with you, man, because I'm like getting back into this, but I'm like totally not jumping back into it, 100% kind of thing. I mean, I kind of like the idea of the finding out what I have. But I want to know, like, well, what kind of things excite you in the hobby? Like, I mean, is there things that you look forward to, like right now I mean, what are things that motivate you?
Well, getting back to our show, streaming card consciousness and our page is more the community of it.
Yeah.
That is another reason why we started the podcast. We started the show was to have a community. Now our Facebook page, it's a closed group. If you're not on there, Patrick, we
Yeah.
definitely got to send you an invite. Because that keeps kind of the fringe element out, and we don't have sales and this and that. So we just talk, and there's a lot of shared experiences. So what really gets me excited is I've made a lot of good friends. Kelly, now I'm on here with yourself. Obviously, Greg's like my brother. Chris Frank, James Crawford, Brett Gallman, Josh Weatherholt. I mean, I could go on and on and on. Richard Kavorka. So, we that's what excites me is that community, that bond. I mean, it starts with cardboard, but then we veer off into something else. We're talking about family, and
Yeah.
when Greg comes down, he stops in and sees me at school, and so that really excites me, that community aspect. As far as cards, I'm pretty specific. Buffalo Bills for football,
Okay.
nothing else. I don't
Okay.
collect any football cards other than the Bills. Luke Easter, I have all the Luke Easter cards. I'm always adding to that, upgrading. Hank Aaron, and just vintage things like that, and offbeat things. Star Wars, I really like Star Wars. I got some really really great Star Wars cards. I like odd things. I'll just show you, like, I got this Gross Point Blank. I see you guys are talking about movies or
Oh,
something.
dude,
It's a
that's good
film
stuff.
style from Gross Point Blank with John Cusack,
I love that
Dennis
movie, man.
Troy. I love that movie.
I
That
love
movie is
it.
killer. Gross Point Blank. So I mean, I collect things like that. That's a movie still, from that stuff like that. Just I'm
Yeah.
kind of into the offbeat, and not so much the value of it all.
So, I mean, what was your background of cards? You just kind of get involved when you're a kid, or you just kind
Yeah,
of found
yeah.
things like I
Mhm.
got attracted to stuff like you, like the odd stuff, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah.
Battlestar Galactica, and then it came on to like 77 tops, kind of like the fuzzy cards, like I mean, stuff like that, like Kellogg's, and I like the odd stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
think you like.
I'm gonna send Kelly that Han Solo sticker he's looking for. I saw him mention a couple shows back.
Oh yeah, good.
Yeah, complete that stuff for.
Mark,
Yeah, so when I was a kid, yeah, I used to, get cards at the corner store, mid 70s. And yeah, right on, brother. And then, like most people, as I got older, took a break. But I mean, I stayed in sports. I ran a golf course, and then I ran a tree farm, this, that, and everything. But then I stayed coaching in sports. I was an athletic director. We
Okay,
were
cool.
a soccer team. My dream as a kid was to own a minor league baseball team. Didn't happen, but we own a minor league soccer team, women's soccer. It was pretty cool, Unity FC.
Nice, dude.
So
Nice.
that kept me involved. I'm a girl dad, so I like Caitlin Clark. Like, I'm into her now, collecting her stuff.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
love our episode. I pulled up a Frank Wright card, and Kelly thought that was great. And I was like, this guy, because I grew up in Houston, I was
Mhm.
like, this man right here, I will never forget him because he
Right.
came back and beat the Oilers in the playoffs.
35-3. I was sitting right there,
Oh,
section B2, baby.
I
And
was in
I didn't
Steamboat
miss a
Springs.
Bills. Yeah, I didn't miss a Bills home game for 35 years. So
Oh, really, dude? That's awesome,
yeah,
dude.
and
That's
we
great,
still
man.
go to four. We still go to 4 or 5 games a year, even though we live in Florida. So we'll go to a couple home games, a couple road games.
That's cool. That's cool. Now I understand. Are you a Dolphins fan?
Oh God, no. The Bills
You're
only.
not a Dolphins fan? Is that Greg?
That's
That's Greg.
great.
Greg's a Dolphin fan.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you live in Florida. But see, you like the warm weather.
Oh, it's great. 90, tan, 90
Yeah,
degrees right
that's right.
now. Can't beat it, right? It's 90 out and look at it. It's not even May and I'm ready to go.
That's pretty cool. So, I mean, do you have how have you seen collecting change like in the last few years for you, or just the hobby and period, like,
Excuse me.
and for you as well personally?
In general, I personally think like we're kind of like in the junk grading era, the junk modern era. Base cards are worthless. Everybody's chasing the one-on-ones and the shiny this and shiny that, and everything's graded. I think that we'll look back 25, 30 years from now, like we look back at the late 80s, early 90s, and people are just kind of chasing the money, I think. A lot of people, and there's people like ourselves and that I don't care about the money. It's what I
Right.
like and enjoy. So there's that small segment, and we kind of appeal to that on our show. Um, when I look at cards when I collect, is like if I'm going to buy a house now, or it's going to be my forever home, so I'm willing to pay a little more for it. So I don't mind paying a little over what maybe comp or buy the card, not the grade, pay a little more because it's not going to go anywhere. So if you're looking
Yeah.
at it from a personal aspect, um, you know, it's okay. But if right now it's a lot of investment.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd agree with you.
Just say when you get companies involved, like the Skeens card, it's not just the wealthy. You're going against like corporate, entities themselves competing for those high end cards. But
All right.
as far as just regular collectors, like the three of us and Greg, the four of us, our communities, yeah, it's not about the dollars and cents. It's about pursuing what you want and what you
All right.
like.
Do you feel like it's a manufactured scarcity, Kali? With the one, two, two, three, three. It's
Definitely,
almost
yeah.
like it's a real scarcity, but in a sense, it's not because when you look at numbered cards, you may have one of one, one of five, one of 10, one of 15. It's the same card, but different numbers.
500
So
and
obviously,
yeah,
the one of one is worth more than the one of 100, but it's still the same card.
right. Just a different. Which reminds me, do you look at parallels as an insert?
Hmm.
Because to me, a parallel,
Um,
just a
you
parallel,
would,
not an insert.
yeah.
Insert is like a different kind of subset with different kind of
Mhm.
design and logo and maybe die cut. And I don't feel like
You could
parallels.
lose your mind on it. As a Bills collector like Josh Allen, oh my God, there's so many different variations and die cut this and that, and especially when you look at like Prism and the Select, and yeah, you can lose yourself down that rabbit hole pretty quick. So again,
Hmm.
I just into the card if $2, $7, $10, $100. If I like it, I get it, and I don't really worry too much about the rarity or the scarcity of it all.
Yeah. I'd agree with you. I don't think people collect what they really want to collect anymore. They're kind of like pushed in the directions they want to collect because of
Mhm.
the something of 150, something of 50, something of 25. I'm like, do
Right.
you even like that? But I'm like, do you enjoy this? But you're spending just as much money as you could to get a one for one rookie card of
Right.
Cornelius Bennett, or something like that. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, chasing the hot player has always been a part of the hobby. I feel like at least since like the '80s when I was growing up as a teenager. So that part isn't new, but the amount of money being spent on that card versus the box, there's a huge disparity versus like what
Yeah.
it was 40 years ago.
With modern, I'm basically like Star Wars is my jam. I don't really, says I just if I want a modern card, I'm gonna get it on eBay or in a sale. I like like buy, sell, trade. Some of the Facebook pages. I'll just go in there and scoop up what I want instead of spending money on boxes. And because if you start buying boxes of cards, that's a losing proposition. So
yes,
I just buy the card. Like I'll buy the singles. But I'll buy boxes of Star Wars because I like Star Wars, and there's no loser there. Again, PC, I don't care. It's my, if you pay more for the house, right? It's my forever home. So with Star Wars, I don't mind because I dig it and I'm going to keep it. So I'm not looking at it as a monetary. But if I were to buy football, baseball, nah.
Right.
yeah.
I was gonna mention real quick like we kind of got to segue into like this NFL draft because
Mhm.
we're already up against it. Um, and that's tomorrow night. So, do you guys want to talk like first round draft picks, or do y'all want to, just head to like hot players? What are y'all thinking?
Yeah, I'm following on you guys. Because the Bills are. been whipping butt for the last 7, 8 years. They're at the tail end of the first round. So,
You guys are
like the
doing
top
well.
five, your upper end of the draft really is a Bills fan. So yeah, go ahead now. If I have any
Okay,
thoughts.
you know what? Maybe I should start. I live in Carolina, North Carolina, Charlotte. So the Carolina Panthers are big around here. My kids, I'm a Cowboys fan by heart, but I live in Charlotte now. So when you live in Charlotte for over 10 years, you figure that you got to support the home team to a certain extent.
All right.
I think the Panthers they have pick number 8 this year in the NFL draft, and if they could get a hold of someone like Jalen Walker from Georgia. They need defensive line help. They need to get after quarterbacks. They also need someone to support Bryce Young, offensive tackles, offensive guards. They've done that last couple of years, but they also need wide receiver help. But I think if they can get someone disruptive like Jalen Walker, like a Ndamukong Suh back in the day, I think he's a stud for them. So if I had to pick number 8 and I was a GM, I would take him. So,
All right. Well, I'd say on the Dallas Cowboys end, we definitely need some offense. There was mention of a couple of receivers out there, one out of Arizona, but I think Jerry might pull the trigger on the one out of Texas named Matthew Golden.
really,
To get Dak Prescott. Look, he needs weapons downfield, and they're not re-signing some of their current free agents, so. You got to get someone across from CeeDee Lamb to get those defenses to open up and make the other passes work and the running game.
Yeah, well, the Bills aren't going to be able to sign or keep all their 10 draft picks. So, I mean, I'll trade you our whole draft for CeeDee Lamb. I like CeeDee. So, I don't have, he's one, full disclosure, I do have a few CeeDee Lamb cards. I like him.
yeah, he's good.
Very rare that I'll have somebody not a Buffalo Bill, but I do have, I love CeeDee Lamb. So, if y'all want to trade a CeeDee Lamb on draft night, that'd be great. You look good in the red, white, and blue catching passes from Josh Allen,
Yeah,
That's
Josh
nice.
Allen's a stud, man. He's a stud.
Yeah.
Definitely, man.
As far as the Bills, like the first round, who knows? I mean, they can move up, move down, but I would like to see them take a flyer at some point in the draft on that Desmond Watson from Florida, that 480-pound behemoth that,
Yeah.
I think he'd look good in the middle. Because our, younger, when I was going to all the Bills games, we had the big guy in the middle, like Ted Washington and
Yeah.
Sam Adams, and that would be great to see and give the kid a chance at Buffalo, because the fans would love him. They really would.
Oh, well, man, I mean, the Bills, fingers crossed, man, like for the AFC East team, you guys got some competition though, I think, within that division, so you guys got to keep forging ahead, and
Yeah.
you got to get the whole KC Chiefs thing, like get them out of the picture so y'all can
You got to get rid of them. Then. I'm sick and tired of Mahomes. Please.
Yeah, well, we find a way to stub our foot, but maybe not this year.
Well, hey, my team, the Cowboys, we haven't made it past basically the wild card in 30 plus years. So I'm having to take my lumps now.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, Patrick, you ready?
What number was that Han Solo again? That Han Solo sticker.
Sticker number 3.
Sticker number 3. All right, from 77, right?
Yeah, it's like a black border background.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
okay, I dig it out.
Hey, Mark, I got something to send you. I think you'll enjoy. It's a Buffalo Bills thing. It'll be really cool. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'll just send it to you.
All right, yeah, Kelly's
pretty sweet, man.
Or hit me in the chat. Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. It's been great being on. I love it. This is what it's all about. When you asked me in the beginning,
That's right.
what gets me going. This is what gets me going. We're not pontificating and telling people how they should collect or what they should do or how much something costs. And our Purge soundtrack, wah wah wah, hit. It's not going. This is what it's all about right here. Just a couple guys shooting it.
That's exactly that's what started with Kelly and I. I mean, that's exactly what happened, man. That's fun.
Well, I wish Greg was there. I miss Greg, but
yeah.
Sometimes Mother Nature gets in the way, though, and
he keeps me in line, so I'm pretty proud. I was, even. And,
no, right now, Mark, you're doing good, man.
Yeah, thanks, brother. I know it can always be a little bit of, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I could clean up nice.
the fact that you're wearing your Aerosmith shirt, and I busted out my favorite band, the Rolling
All
Stones.
right, Stones. Yeah, it's kind of my thing on the show. What concert shirt is Mark going to be wearing?
I'm not sure if my Whitesnake shirt will fit, so I didn't put it on, or my Colt shirt. So
Cut the
I
sleeves
couldn't.
off, man. Show the guns, brother.
Yeah, see, you gotta stretch it out, man.
Cut the sleeves, man. Cut the sleeves.
That's right. I get my Rancid shirt on, baby. We'll just rip that thing up.
Well, I was gonna say if perhaps next time we do like a home and home series, get Greg involved again, and
Yeah.
maybe if we can do this like once a quarter, just like you said, man, just talk cards, talk the passions that we have for this hobby, and hopefully get more involved in the communities, and we keep growing both shows.
Definitely.
And then
Yeah,
we'll
we'll have you
make
on,
a surprise
we'll have you
Orlando
on our
trip,
turf.
right?
Yeah, we'll have you guys on our turf next time.
That'll work,
Sounds
man.
great, man.
But yeah,
Well,
stay with it. Stay with it. I enjoy your guys' show. You guys just keep doing what you're doing. You're some of the good guys, and enjoy watching your show. Like I said, I don't really consume a lot of content, but I watch what you guys got going on and try to spread the word. So I appreciate you having me on tonight. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, Mark, thank you,
Thank
man.
you, Mark. Appreciate that, man.
Really
All right,
appreciate
guys.
it, sir.
All right, take care.
Awesome. Take care.
All right, Mark.
All right.
See you next time, man.
Peace.
All righty. Real quick, Patrick, I was going to ask you if I can stump you. Maybe Mark will catch up with us on this, but
We'll see.
Here's the stump question, man.
Let's go, man. Bring it.
Which team won a World Series in 3 different cities? You want me to give you your 4 options?
Oh, I got it.
Ooh. Okay, hold on.
That.
Okay, yeah, you want to give me options? That's fine, because usually your options help me.
I think I got it.
All right, man. We'll start with like teams that have moved, like the Dodgers. That's one option.
Okay.
One out of St. Louis named the Cardinals would be option 2.
Okay.
Option 3 would be the team out of Philadelphia, the Athletics. And 4 would be the team out of Boston, the Braves.
Ooh.
Which team has won a World Series in 3 different cities?
3 different cities.
Pick me.
You're the kid in the back.
Pick me. Pick me.
Athletics?
Well, let's see if Mark Ford agrees. Mark, what do you think?
I do not agree. I'm still here. No, I
Mark,
do not. I know
you
this.
have a different answer, sir?
Oh, yeah. Boston Braves, Milwaukee Braves, Atlanta Braves.
You are correct.
Oh, Boston Braves. I
there
forgot
you go.
about.
A baseball historian. It's all those
history, like
baseball
Mark, man.
books I read. So there you go.
We stumped Patrick, did not stump the great Mark Ford.
Oh,
Baseball. Well, on that note, then we're going to seriously go. And,
all right. Thank you. Thanks for having me on. I got stuff to do too.
Subscribe both channels, Stream of Card Consciousness, CardBlitz. Find us on the socials, YouTube, Facebook. Hit us up, man. Tell a friend.
Cool, man.